Shalom, shalom, Israel. I'm going to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother I'm for down to Florida from the camp province of Babylon. Come on, another quick hit to the spirit prayer by Shemel Shai. Lord went to edify and feed the sheep. Double honor said I was an apostle, great millstone, teacher well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work in truth and sincerity, to the scattered abroad. And today's lesson is going to go going into Jacob's trouble, man. All right, straight to the point. All right, but making it known. All right, this message, this warning, is to go out forth, okay, pertaining to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. All right, thus said the scriptures. This is a message towards you Israelites, man. Okay, this is for Israel, and I'm going to grab it in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 4. Lord, when this lesson is edifying, and it reads, "And these are the words that the Lord Yahuwah Shai spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah." All right, you Israelites, man. Once again, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. All right, you Jakes, man. This message is being brought to your attention, and it's for you only. It says, verse 5, "For thus saith the Lord Yahuwah Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." So this message is being brought to your attention, okay? Which is going to lead into, as I'm bringing it out, Jacob's trouble. All right, it said it says we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. So these are something being brought to your attention, man. Okay, so something that's not good. All right, as you read on, it says, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail." Right. Okay, because you're going to have grown men who are going to be in a state of fear. All right, in the time of what? Trouble, not of peace. Okay, when things are trembling. All right, and this is going to be your big old swole bodybuilder dudes. You're going to have these men who claim to be men. All right, they're going to be in a state of fear. All right, and it goes to read on, and it says, "And all faces are turned into paleness." All right, just like when someone's getting scared. All right, when someone gets scared, they have a sudden fear that come upon them. Okay, and they kind of just pause, or they get stuck. All right, well, there's gonna be a majority of these men. All right, and a lot of you women. Okay, or I should say, it's gonna be majority women and a lot of you men. All right, that's gonna be in this state. Okay, and this state that's gonna come upon our people Israel is because Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna be fed up, man. The Lord's gonna be fed up with all the wickedness, the things that's just continuing. It's just gonna be, hey, Jake gonna have to get afflicted. All right, and a part of this time is gonna be afflicting you, Jake. It's gonna be a lot of ass whoopings, man. Okay, which is to really consider. All right, as it said concerning you, Israel and Judah. All right, you Jakes. But it says, verse 7, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Right, and it says, "Alas," okay, because what it says, "Alas, for that day," reading it back, "is great, so that none is like it," which no other time will be like this time that Yahweh Shema Shah is going to bring upon this earth, man. Consider Jacob trouble. Okay, so any history of anything that happened on a mass scale, on a terrible scale, horrific scale, will not be compared to this time that the Lord is going to sanction, okay, for particular people, man. All right, and of course, not only Jake will be getting afflicted. You're gonna have Esau, you're gonna have these other nations, but majority of this direction is gonna be for you Jakes, man. Okay, because the Lord's gonna be fed up, man. All right, and as we pray and we hope in these times that we be protected, man. This is why you have to seek your help by Shema Shai, and hope that the Lord have mercy, okay, upon you, okay, as we hope as ourselves. All right, because this time the Lord's gonna bring, that's gonna be greater than all times that you have acknowledged in this lifetime and past tense. Okay, and it says, reading that again, Jeremiah 30 verse 7, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, which is pertaining to the elect, man. The Lord is going to save his elect men, all right, in those times when these great troubles are to come. All right, that's why we pray, we hope, brothers say we hope to be of the elect, all right, because there are going to be great troubles that's going to sweep the floor with straight death, man. You're going to have death angels out here, all right, you're going to have spirits created for vengeance, all right, you're going to have times like there was when in Egypt, but in Babylon, modern day Babylon today, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be even greater, all right? So you have these things to come, and guess who's going to be protected and who's going to be, you know, out the way? The elect, okay? So he shall be saved out of it, all right? So they're going to be protected, man, and we hope to be the elect, all right? But going into it more, because of this message being brought to your attention, and it's been being brought to your attentions, all right, been for quite some time, man. All right, and it goes into the book of Proverbs, which I'm gonna grab. It says, verse 20: Wisdom crieth without; she uttered her voice in the streets; she crieth in the chief place of concourse. Which you got with brothers, we go out to the highways and byways, or highways and hedges. Okay, we go into the chief place of concourse where there's completely traffic in and out. All right, so prophets did before, and it was in the gates, in the fronts of the gates. All right, rebuking, reproving, continually warning. Okay, it says, verse 22. So like in verse 21, she crieth in the chief place of concourse. All right, which is a high popular area. It says, in the openings of the gates. All right, in the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. All right, you Jakes, how long will you love to be in simplicity? All right, in the state of just, you know, accepting whatever is given to you, man. Okay, you got Jake that just, they cool with just sitting back and just, you know, being docile to everything, man. All right, just being, just completely, just letting it just be stupid, man. All right, but it says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And a part of that is our people, man. They just they mock, they scoff. Okay, they scorn. You got Jake to come in and out. All right, through the gates, and in the midst of those, what they'll do is they'll talk shit. You'll bring it to attention. Hey man, don't eat crab, pork, shrimp, or lobster. Hey, don't do this and that. Hey, the scripture says this. Hey, you know this is wrong. And we bring it to, you know, our people's attention. We bring it to attention, and Jake do what they want to do, man. They're gonna continue to eat pork, continue to serve other idols. They're gonna continue to serve themselves, you know, continuing to, you know, do these wicked pagan holidays. They're gonna keep participating in it, man. All right, so it's a great judgment that's gonna come with it as we're going into it. All right, it says, and fools hate knowledge, because the scripture says, Hosea 4:6, for my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Okay, matter of fact, let's grab that right quick. All right, because Jake, man, they, you know, our people, they don't want to take heed. All right, which the scripture goes into saying our people are stiff-necked people, man. All right, they're hard-headed. All right, they don't want to get the picture. You can show them a picture, you can show them, you know, a vision, you can show them all kinds of things, man. And Jake will be like, if they stubborn to it, they're gonna stay stubborn to it. You know? It says Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Jake don't know who they are. All right, Jake don't want to know who they are. All right, Jake want to, you know, continue to do what's wrong instead of doing what's right. All right? But here it says, go ahead. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, so because it's been brought to your attention, all right, as you have brothers in highways and hedges, all right, brothers doing lessons, because you reject it, you might click, you might say nah, or you might see it, you might say nah, or you might hear it and come across it, and you might see it, engage with it, and still say nah. Well, guess what? It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So, in the reaction of yo disrespect, okay, when the Lord stretches forth His hand, all right, to your aid, to your help. All right. In the disrespect of that, guess what? The Lord's gonna reject you, because when you have someone offering you or tending to you, and you horribly, you know, slap it away, that's what you're doing to YAHAWASHI. But when you do these things, you're showing a certain sign of disrespect, a huge sign of disrespect. Okay, so when you reject what's being brought to your attention for a living purpose, all right, a guiding purpose, the Lord said He gonna reject you. Okay, and it says that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. All right, and the Lord giving us these laws, statutes, commandments, all right, which was a part of His love, okay, which is a separate from others, from these heathen, all right, from these other nations, which the Lord has chosen us to be a special people unto Him. All right, so the Lord gave us these laws, statutes, commandments, all right, which was made us holy, all right, was separate apart from others. Okay, but Jake, what? They refuse it. So because of that, bringing that back a little bit, it says that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, YAHAWASHI, I will also forget thy children. So not only will the Lord jack your ass up, but He's gonna jack your children up too, because just as you are, just as worse as your children are gonna be. All right, and that's the head. That's how it goes. It's an order, man. All right, and all of these generations that you see nowadays is a completely generation of gremlins, man. All right, of fatherless children. Okay, these Eves. All right, they walk around thinking they rule the world. All right, goddamn, in Beyonce spirits, who rule the world? Type of vibe, man. Okay, so all of that's gonna be summed up in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, with you hard-headed Jakes and with you hard-headed Eves, man. Okay, it's gonna be summed up very quite well. All right, and it's gonna be done through the works of YAHAWASHI. Okay, bringing it back to Proverbs, it says verse 23, Proverbs 1 and 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, which is what we're doing now, man. Okay, the Lord has His mouthpiece, all right, that He has put out in different places, all throughout the four corners of the earth. This word has been being brought to your attention. All right, whether you like it or not, these things will come to fruition, man, through the Spirit prayer by Shemel Shai. But this is your way of receiving. All right, this is the Lord's way of stretching His hand forth, giving you an opportunity to make things right, man. Okay. But Jake refused, and they despise, and they continue to do as they want, as they have the opportunity of liberty, okay, to do so. It reads, it says, read 23 again. It says, turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Verse 24, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. Right, to take heed. No one wanted to take, you know, this thing as it needed to, especially when my brothers out there reproving, rebuking, okay, and putting forth the works to help you receive what those things you need to receive, man. Okay, if you be the one to receive it, okay, because it's only for the elect. All right, and our brothers out, we be of the elect. Our brothers out, we be of the elect, man. All right, because we ain't perfect neither. All right, we hoping, we striving that we doing those things that's needful to salvation. All right, that's pleasing. We hoping we're doing things that's pleasing in the sight of YAHAWASHI that will lead to salvation, man. Okay, all right, this is a faith thing that comes with works. Okay, it says, just like you bear with me. Verse 24, it says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. Verse 25, this is what's going to happen. But ye have set not, and ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. 26, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So this is what the Lord say He's going to do. Because you would rather refuse, you would rather choose the ways of this world, you would rather trust in the system of Esau Edom, So the Lord said, when these things come upon you, He's gonna laugh at you, okay? And these things are gonna be something He's gonna mock when your fear cometh, okay? So when you see brothers running through the streets that's being protected, okay, and a brother might come across you, you might be someone that's in a horrible predicament. You might have your leg chopped off, or you might be in someone getting pulled into an alley. All right, you might be someone who these damn devils might get ready to put you in the goddamn noose or something, man. All right, but hey, you're gonna notice and be reminded at that time when you see the Lord's men are protected in that day, man. You see brothers running past your ass in that day, and you're gonna be laughed at, man, because you're gonna get that final. All right, you was warned, you was told, okay. This was brought to your attention. You see, because the Lord's to be feared, man. The Lord's about to bring great judgments, and it's not a place it's not a time to make mirth. That's why Scripture says, should we then make mirth, knowing that Esau's about to crank it up a notch, knowing that he's about to cut these YouTubes down. He's been striking brothers' pages. All right, pages been getting stricken, videos been going missing. All right, and now you have this whole thing where he's just bringing more restriction. I'm meaning to do a lesson on the Lord when I brought this out, man, but to do it, the Spirit hit me to do it. But hey, these devils are starting to crank it up a notch, and they about to bring more restriction upon these videos. Okay, so what does that mean for you? That means that you're gonna have less and less time, all right, to receive these things, man. All right, Lord, when I'm able to do another lesson going to Amos 8:11. All right, but it says, let me see. But it says, reading verse 26 again, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So when your fear cometh, when your calamity cometh, all right, this is something that's going to be laughed at, man. Okay, mocked. Because what did you do when YAHWASHI stretched forth his hands, all right, to help you? Okay, you just smacked it down. Okay, and that's disrespect. All right, so I'm gonna bring this up. All right, going into the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. All right, which we grab all the time because this is the time that it's actually about to be a horrific time for you jakes, man. Because Esau has a perpetual hatred for a particular people. Not only, all right, does he have a perpetual hatred, but he has a hatred to a extermination of to that type of intensity, man. Intensity. So this devil, he wants to wipe all of you out if he can and if he could. But YAHWASHI is not going to allow those things to happen. But damn so Esau will get to a certain point where he's going to be able to show his full effect of his horns. All right? But it's book of Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, which is speaking of the elect. They're going to be able to rejoice. The hopeful elect, brothers going to be hoping the elect. Hoping if there be other elect. We hope that we be elect. You know, it's a constant thing of hoping, man. Okay, as we put forth the works. All right, you show your faith, all right, by your works, man, and that's what we're doing. So, hey, them men that's working and applying themselves sincerely, all right, in the spirit of YAHWASHI, they're gonna rejoice, man, because this kingdom is coming, crumbling right before their eyes. And it says, woe, meaning destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. And you got a lot of people who count on this system, who count on this place, count on this way of ruling, I should say. Well, guess what? It's going to be your destruction. Okay, it says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So Esau's going to crank it up, all right, because he has but a short time. All right, he's running on but just a little bitty, titty bitty, time, man. Really. All right, and he's running on that time because the Lord has ordained it for where he should have a time of rule and time of destruction. Okay? He's ruling and he's falling from his rule. That's why the grips that he has on these on his people and even other these little nations, okay, it's other countries, it's starting to loosen up. Okay? That spider web is starting to lose many of his different webs. And all right, and Esau center in it, and it's all crashing down on him, man. All right, and that's what we give all glory and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Okay, okay, because this devil's gonna crumble with it, man. All right, and this devil won't ever rule again. But pertaining to you, Jakes, if you trust in this system, you're gonna be crumbling with it, and he's gonna come hard on you. So it's gonna be a slap in the face, as it says in Isaiah. All right, let me grab that. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me." Right. So it's gonna be a slap in the face to you, because you rather take counsel of Esau's ways of his system, okay, and the way he rules, than ways that Yahweh Shai, all right, has taught unto you, which showed his love unto you. All right. It says, "And they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin into sin." And that's what our people indulge in every day, man. Okay? You Jakes. Verse 2, "That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh." Right. Well, you got these women who go down, all right, to, you know, Esau, the government system, for assistance, you know, type of help, all right, assistance, for benefits, all right, for the whole nine, man. You have a woman where you have Eve. She always say, "The government, my baby daddy." Okay, she always brag about these type of things. But what's gonna happen when this government, that's your baby daddy, fails you in that day, man? Which is, quote unquote, these independent women who don't need a man in that day, who don't need a true man, I should say, all right, because a true man is going to be one that's stable through the spirit prayer of Hashem outside, all right, that's protected in the spirit, all right. But hey, what you going to do if you don't have one of them men? All right, our brothers, that we be those men. So what are you going to do when your baby daddy government fails you, man? Because he will, all right, he will, all right. You're going to be able to do nothing. You're going to be stuck, and you're going to be in the same position, but even worse and even greater, okay? Which we should even grab that. It says, reading up a little bit, "to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh," which is today, modern day Pharaoh, be with Joe Biden. You see how he's crumbling and falling and tripping and stumbling. You know, he's tripping, stumbling. You know, this devil can't even read a certain, you know, script for too damn long without him stumbling, without him freezing. You know, it's a big ass puppet up there, all right? But this is who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American trust in, all right? This is who you rely on instead of Yahawah outside, all right? It says, "And to trust in the shadow of Egypt," right? Because they have, you know, quote unquote, a certain, you know, power structure, okay? And this is what Jake rely on more than anything, all right? But what happens when this collapses, when the dollar collapses, when the system collapses, when all the things that you relied on is turned back on you, okay? When this devil starts to tweak a little bit, not even a little bit, this devil gonna tweak out, man, like a dog in a corner backed up, and it has nowhere out. It's gonna start barking and tweaking out, start looking for an opportunity to bite. And that's what he's gonna do, because this pressure through the spirit prayer of Hashem outside is really putting pressure on these devils, man. All right, and he's not having too much of a way out. Okay, so he's gonna lash out. He's gonna take his anger out on particular people. Okay, so what you gonna do then, man? You're gonna be asked out. It says, verse 3, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame." So this is gonna be your slap in the face. This is gonna be a pimp slap. You know, a pimp get their hoe together. All right, it's gonna be a pimp slap, man. Okay, and Esau gonna try to take the taste out your mouth, man. All right. It says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." Yeah, you've been confused this whole time. He gonna slap your ass, man. Okay, he gonna make you get it together. All right, and the way you're gonna get it together is realizing the reality of this thing is that he's your enemy. Okay, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is your enemy. All right, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. It's not a joke. It's not something to play with. It's a reality. This is a thing of, seeing the truth for what it is. That Jake will deny every day until they die in breath, man. Just like when they see this image of JC, which the Lord doesn't look like no damn, Lord don't look like a damn white boy with blue eyes and blonde hair, man. The Lord was dark-skinned man, okay, with woolly hair just like us, all right? The Lord sprung out of the tribe of Judah, man. All right, coming straight from the tribe of Israel, man. So, hey, you got Jake who's completely taken by everything. Well, not reality, saying it's gonna hit him hard. All right. Let's grab that. Matter of fact, let me grab this on So like, let me see. Let me grab this in Second Ezra, chapter 9. Reading this verse 9 right here, and then we're gonna switch it up a little bit and go into these women, okay? Because you women, hey, you ain't gonna get away with it either. That's a particular thing for you too as well, all right? Which this all going into Israel itself, but I want to make that point known too, because you got a lot of these women who just, think they just rule the goddamn world, man. Think they got majority of their minds goddamn MK Ultra or something, man, because these women is delusional out here, okay? They're delusional out here. They're completely lost, all right? When you can't even talk to these women nowadays, man. They goddamn ass is so, their head stuck up, their ass is so hard, it don't make no sense. But hey, eventually they're gonna find out how deep the rabbit hole gets, all right, when it comes to trusting these devils and you being independent, okay? This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. So what's a part of those torments is going to come at Jake, all right? The judgments of these devils doing a whole 360, okay, on you. They start mowing you down in your neighborhoods. Start busting your doors down. It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, taking what is yours, quote unquote, right? All right. When they start killing family members, when they start making you say, if you don't apply to these certain ways, okay, that they gonna chop your head off. They gonna have you mowed into these goddamn FEMA camps, man. Re-education camps, okay? Hey, man, this is what's gonna come. The torment is gonna be even greater than that. But those are certain signs that it's gonna come upon you Israelites, man. And it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So when that change of things come and that torment comes, because you despitefully, all right, did away with what the Lord was giving unto you, all right, of his love, man. You said, nah, we're not gonna stop eating crab pork chocolate. Nah, we ain't gonna stop, being goddamn devils, all right, like unto your father Esau, all right. We ain't gonna stop, just being wicked as hell. We gonna keep doing it. So Lord gonna have no other choice. Lord gonna jack you up, And it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Because you have these benefits, where you have the certain liberty that Esau is giving you temporarily, because you have these things, it's like to hell with everything, right? That's just how Jake lived. Hey, man, hey, you live one, we live one time, YOLO, we live once, YOLO life, whatever the hell that wicked ass saying they say, you only live once, YOLO. So, hey, Jake literally lived by those terms, and they could care less of what is being brought to their attention. For such as in their life have received benefits, you got women out here receiving child support, or receiving, food assistance, housing assistance, all these different type of assistance. What makes her feel like she don't need a man? It says, and have not known me, not known YAHAWASHI, verse 11, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, which is containing today. Look, you got all this liberty right now. All right, because Jake not really in a state of um, you know, where there's a great judgments going on left and right. You know, you might hear a few people down here left and right, but Jake not really pertaining that to, you know, something on a major thing. They just looking at it like it's another day. Niggas die every day, B, type of thing, right? Well, what happens when it's gonna be on a mass scale? That's when reality gonna sink in. But it says, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not. So in this time of period where these things is here, all right, you still just going about your day. It says, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. So you're gonna have to know it after death by pain. All right. And when you Jake getting into a car accident, falling off a roof, all right, getting shot down is gonna be your least of a worries, man. Okay. And in the time of Jacob's trouble, is gonna be even greater judgments, man. That's gonna be partaking. All right. It's gonna be horrific, man. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be terrifying. Which is, as the scriptures said in Jeremiah 30:7, or 30 from verse 4 and now, where it says that's gonna be no peace, man. Okay, a time of trembling. Okay, it's gonna be a grown man like a woman in travail, all right, turn into paleness. Why is that? Because it's gonna be a terrifying thing. All right, and this wrath is gonna be sent from YAHAWASHI outside. Okay, like none other. All right, it's not gonna be no comparisons, man. All right, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be way worse than the time of you know, slavery, man. It's gonna be way worse than what you would call a Holocaust, or, you know, 2009, 9/11, whatever the hell. It's gonna be way worse than any historical thing that you've heard of, man. Okay, and the Lord's gonna make it known. So jump into this Isaiah 32, starting at verse 9. For you women, man, all right, because a lot of you women, all right, come in a state of, you know, do as thy will, you know, all you care about is a damn Chanel bag, a goddamn Burger bag, all right, a goddamn Lammy, all right. All these women care about is material things and a fantasy lifestyle, okay. Reality has not sunk in for you Eves, man, you degenerate Eves, gremlins. Okay, these Megan Thee Stallion, all right, these Cardi B's, these goddamn gorillas, these sexy reds, for these women, man, all right, even for you women who are you know, even try to put on the act, all right, the Lord can see through all that, man. The Lord can see through all this shit that's going on, all right, and then this time you women gonna feel it really very bad. So reading Isaiah 32 verse 9 says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. You women are very careless. A woman could sleep with 5 to different 10 men throughout the goddamn week, and even more if she want, because she's a very careless daughter, man. She's a woman careless. They'll do anything, man. Okay. Hey, and if the shoe fits, then hey, then you know. Okay. You know, and then if you woman that's doing right, you continue to do right. But if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. But these women that's gonna be you know, humbled, man. These women that's in the state of doing what they want, gonna be humbled greatly. And it says right now again, Isaiah 32 verse 9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. And this is the reason why, because the women are at ease. They can kick back, they can do as they want. They have nothing but liberty, nothing but time for free lollygag. Okay? It says, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. So listen up. It says 10, verse 10, many days and years shall ye be troubled. Right? It's a period of time when you're going to be in great trouble, quote unquote. All right? Jacob's trouble. It says, ye careless woman, for the vengeance shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So the venture shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. You can be able to go get your hair done. You can go get your nails done. You can go get your feet done. Okay, you can go get your BBLs. You can go get all the plastic surgery you want. But when all this system breaks down, all right, you have no liberty to these things anymore. All right, all that's gonna fail you. Okay, a woman will turn to trash in that day because you're not gonna be able to take care of yourselves. All right, downstairs, neither upstairs. Okay, you woman gonna be reeking in that day. In other words, man, and you're gonna need a man. Or you're gonna have these men that's out here, quote unquote, feminine. Okay, that's gonna say to hell with you. They're gonna take shelter for themselves, man. All right, they're gonna be like, man, we're gonna take shelter for ourselves. Hell no, you stink. Get the hell up out of here. Bye. You know, it says, verse 10, the gathering shall not come. Verse 11, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So you women gonna be in a state of mourning. All right, you got guys that are gonna be you got demonic demons that's gonna be on. All right, these men that's gonna be coming out being free from these jail cells. All right, that's gonna be, you know, Roman demonic spirits gonna be on these people. All right, you're gonna have them snatching women up in these days, pull them into the goddamn dark alley. All right, making all kinds of shit happen. Okay, because when that power falls and fails, they ain't gonna be. It's gonna be nothing but sedition, rioting, right? Great chaos out here. You won't even have the powers that be are gonna be come completely out of structure, man. So everything's gonna be rambling everywhere. Everything's gonna be out of chaos. It's gonna all be out of order, man. So you're gonna have it with these police and them are not even gonna be doing their job. They're gonna be trying to take shelter for themselves. So how much more when you women can't call 911? I forgot it was another situation that happened when these states had a blackout, man. All right, or they had a certain internet blackout somewhere around those lines where people were urgently trying to get in contact with 911, and they couldn't, man. All right, they couldn't get in contact for whatever situation it might have been. All right, for a certain period of time. Oh, wow, ain't no coincidence like that. You see, because eventually it will get to that point, man. All right, and this is what's gonna happen. So what are you gonna do when these great troubles come upon you? Speaking to you, degenerate gremlin Eves, man. See, we done spoke on a general just of Israel in general, all right, and Jake, but hey, you Eves, because it's really more you woman than it is men, all right, and you woman gonna have to taste for all the wickedness you have done. You gonna have to taste that your own medicine, okay? What are you gonna do? And it says, and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So you're gonna have to gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, which you're gonna be in a state of mourning, and you're gonna need a man in that day. All right, because you're gonna be asked out from all the material things. You're gonna be asked out from help. You're gonna be asked out for everything. You better hope you're not asked out from coming across a true man of YAHAWASHI outside, man of the Lord, man. Okay, you better hope you'll be able to find one. Okay, I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna close it out with this Lord one that's edifying and straight to the point. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33, because this is what it ultimately is gonna boil down to. It says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Lo, it will come. Okay, which it will happen. It's gonna happen regardless. Shalom, shalom, Makim. Lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. So then you're gonna know that a prophet have been among you. Then you're gonna know you was warned. then you're gonna know you was given that opportunity to do what's right through the spirit prayer by Shemal Shai. You know? So hey, we're coming to that time. This is why you're supposed to seek him now, seek him early, while you have the opportunity. Okay? And likewise, we speak to Akim and Akwat, we speak to ourselves first and foremost, man. Alright, because the reality of this day is that hey, we hope. Okay? We hope, man. Alright? So with that, you know, Lord wanted this lesson was edifying. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out by giving all glory and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, teach you well. Until next time I say, Shalom.